All right, wanted to hop on here and talk about this WWE lot that I purchased because I trusted my gut and I don't trust the comps. That is what I want to really talk about is the comps don't always tell a full story. When you see The Rock cracked ice selling for 99 cents on comps, that's not necessarily something I trust. So, when I see something like that, my gut tells me it's The Rock. It's Dwayne The Rock Johnson. He is not just a WWE star, he's a movie star. He is loved for so many other things. This card, that photo is phenomenal. All right. It's a cracked ice parallel. To tell me this card is one singular dollar, dude, I don't care how many of these you throw in front of me. You throw 20 of these in front of me, I will hand you a $20 bill. No questions asked. Okay. So when it comes to trusting the comp value on all these cards, I didn't comp every single one because I didn't want to lose the listing. It got newly listed. I saw it maybe 5 minutes within it getting listed, and I bought it. I didn't really think about it other than comping The Rock, this card, and then I tried to look up this card until I figured out it was a black and blue, and the white didn't matter. And then I comped the Evolution Tops Now. So this is like a $7 card based on what I remember. Some are selling at like $6.99, $7.99. This is the type of card that, depending on the condition it's in when I get it, it looks like it could be questionable. It's either going to get listed at $9.99, and I'd have to see what's listed out there. If there's a ton of them listed because somebody bought a ton searching for parallels or something, then I would list it right at comps, which is going to be like $7, $7.99. But if there's not a lot out there, that's something I'll throw up there for $19.99 if it's really nice condition and just let an offer come through on it. And that's going to be the theme of a lot of cards in this lot. I'm just going to wait for an offer. I'll list it high. If somebody really wants the card, they'll pay for it. If they want to offer and it's within what I think is a reasonable amount, I'll accept it. So even if I list this Evolution Tops Now card at $20, if somebody offers me 10, I'm going to accept it. And that's going to take, after fees, after shipping, $7 off of the purchase price of, let's just call it $21. So, if I only have to make like another like $14, $15, $16, depending on the price that I get, even if it is lower, that's going to take me to about $1 a card average, which is a lot more reasonable and manageable than like per se $1.25 or whatever the exact amount is on 16 cards out of paying $20 and some odd change. So let's break down the rest of the lot. The first thing I saw, well, actually the last thing I saw, the first thing that made me go, yeah, I'm just going to take a chance on it. We got a parallel of Rhea. Rhea Ripley is incredibly popular in the WWE. Within the last, I'd say 2 years, probably one of the most hyped up growing names in the industry. Rhea, I wouldn't say she's my favorite wrestler, but at the end of the day, she's done some dog-like shit. She is a dog. And it's one of them instances where she just, through pure grit, determination, hard work, has climbed the ranks and has gained a huge following. Rhea has that following to support a high card price, even if the comps don't support it. That is what I'm trying to get at. So, even if Rhea Ripley's comp for this card is $3, I'm listing it at $9.99. I'm listing it at $10 because someone will offer me $5. The comps can be $4. The comps can be $3. They can be $2. But I guarantee you that is a card I will get $5 for. So all in all, the way I looked at it is the two cards in the bottom right, that's a $10 bill. So I have to make up, let's just call it $11 in the rest of the cards here. We have The Rock. We have the cracked ice, where I think the photography is amazing. I think this is a $3 to $5 card all day long. And then we have a numbered The Rock. Now, I don't think it's die cut. It's the black and blue prism. I think it's to $3.99. We can check. It is to $3.99. So, this card, once again, a $5 bill. That's how I look at it. Even if it doesn't comp at that, there's 399 of them. If somebody wants a numbered The Rock, they can get it. And it's almost a color match. If you don't consider the blue, the black and white matches. Like, just look at it from this perspective. It's a beautiful card. So if you have it on like a card stand, or if you have it tucked in something where you can ignore the blue, It's just a good display card. Not many people go in depth like that, but it's just an example. So in my mind, I think I have enough value in just the Tops Now, the Rhea, and the two Dwayne Johnsons to get the money back. But even if I don't, if I need just a little more because of fees and shipping and stuff, I have three more numbered cards, which are all right here. So we have three more of the black and blues. We do have a Bailey, which maybe get $1 for. And then if this is 2024 Cactus Jack, then this might be okay. If it's 2025, it's just not really that expensive of a product, but the 2024 stuff was pretty expensive. And then you also have another Cody Rhodes here, Prism out of Topps Chrome, which is a very expensive set. So all in all, you throw in the Bailey, maybe $1. Just women's wrestling in general just typically does perform better than others. And we do have a few others, hiding around in here. But then you add the Cody Rhodes in. I think there's no way I don't make money on this. Now, am I going to profit, financially, a high dollar amount? Absolutely not. The most I see myself profiting is probably $5 to $10 and then having like another 5 cards on top. So, like, look at it this way. I think I get 10 here. I think let's actually keep the Cody Rhodes and the Rock together. I think there's another 10 there or an 11. So let's say I'm paid off. Then I think I make another $5 off of the numbered here, and I think that leaves me with these 4 cards and these 2 cards. So make $5, $6 profit. Then I have orange of, Kevin Owens. We have a Premier Silver Ultimate Warrior. We got the Bailey. We have Vega. We have, I don't consider the Braun Breaker worth anything, genuinely. But it's just like, I do have a little bit of extra on top that I don't know what I'd do with it. Maybe I put it in a lot for $3 or something and just get rid of it. But at the end of the day, money's being made. And, for some people, they're going to look at this and be like, dude, that is too much work for not enough profit. And the people that think like that are the people that click the watch button and don't click the buy button. When it comes to eBay in the last week, just in lots like this, I spent over $1,000 just because I see the work that people don't want to do. And it's really not that hard. And especially when you are picking out the best stuff to sell first, if you can make the money back quick, it doesn't matter how long you sit on the other shit because it's pure profit. Somebody just handed you a stack of cards for free. So that's kind of the way it's broken down. And like I said, the main topic of this video, don't always trust the comps. I would say comp value on, let's just say the cards I think I'll get $21 for. Comps are 7. I didn't comp the Rhea. I'm going to assume 3. So let's say we're at 10 comp, $1 on the Cody Rhodes, probably another $1 here. So we're at 12 on comp, 13, and maybe 2. So I bet you the comp value is $15 on those cards. I think I'll get 21 clear for after fees, after shipping. That is why you don't always trust comps, especially in markets that are hot. Markets that have die-hard fan bases. Some of these markets include WWE, Formula One, other certain instances. You can classify golf as one of those. You can also classify the WNBA. There are certain players in the WNBA, like Rika Jackson, that sell surprisingly well. There are certain pockets of markets that are very, very attractive for not only profiting, but getting cards to collectors that actually want them. So that's our little video today. Just a little 16 card lot. And I think I'm going to do okay on it. And if I don't, fine by me. I think Dwayne Johnson's an amazing actor. I love Fast and Furious. And I'd be happy to keep some cards of him. I have a few already. And I'd be absolutely happy to just have these 2 cards, sell off the Evolution, sell off the Rhea, get $10 back, put the rest in a lot for $14.99, break even, and have 2 cards of the Rock. It doesn't matter which way you spin it. As long as you're happy, that's what matters. And the lesson here today is don't always go off the comp. Don't always trust the comps. Sometimes it's better. In most cases, when your gut is like, hey, this is a good buy, usually you want to trust your gut. So that's the lesson today. Leave a like, subscribe. I'll talk to you soon.